Hi everyone and welcome to my channel, Wheel of Fortune Mystic Tarot. My name is Nia and in today's video we will be making contact with some ancient spiritual beings and we will see what kind of message they have for you, what wisdom they want to share with you. As you can see, you have these three groups to choose from today. For group number one, we have this Egyptian high priestess. It says harness mystic power. And with it, we have a very unique dark amethyst. For group number two, we have the shaman. It says trust in higher forces. And with it, this beautiful Aventurine crystal. And for group number three, we have a druid. It says hold the space. And with it, we have this crystal quartz right here. All you need to do now, as always, is to focus your attention on today's topic. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, pause the video if you have to, and when you think you're ready, just see which one of these three groups calls your attention the most. Do not overthink it, let your intuition decide, and then you can have a look in the description box down below where you find the timestamps for each individual group, so I'll see you there. Welcome to your reading. Group number one, everyone who resonated with this high priestess and this very dark amethyst crystal. It's very unique because it's so dark and it has some inclusions in it. I'll tap into the energies of this crystal in a second, so just know that today we will be channeling an ancient spiritual being and we'll see what kind of message they have for you. This is a reading for a collective group of people, so only take what resonates, and what doesn't feel peaceful about it, it will be for someone else. Now, I love her energies, I love her vibe, because she symbolizes the divine feminine energies that this world needs a lot at this time and age. And it almost looks like she's making you an offering, but without pushing you for it. She's saying, I'm here with my wisdom and with my spiritual powers, and you can take them if you are ready, only if you are ready. She is focused, she has direction. So if you are lacking direction at the moment, this message will be for you. And even if you know exactly where you're going and what you're supposed to do with your energies, you might still hear something from her, because I feel like the two of you can relate. So harness mystic power. This is the mystic channel here, the Wheel of Fortune mystic channel. There is so much sacred mystic energy coming from her, and that should be something that you are in tune with or needing. Also the cat, you could be a cat person, you don't have to be, but this cat has such pure greenish blue eyes. It's very amazing, and this reminds me of the throat chakra energies. So this reading here will be about speaking some wisdom, some deep ancient truths. I feel we are about to hear from her. Ancient truths that have been long forgotten or suppressed and maybe even lied about or tried to be erased for a reason. I'm getting galactic vibes also coming through, and the old Egyptians, you know, people say that they believed in aliens or that they had alien contact. And yeah, I'm very curious about that. So you could be one of my galactic viewers who are starseeds or are really in tune with the galactic tribes. So yeah, I'm just very curious about this. Also love the purple vibe here. I'm wearing my purple heart ring and I got this amethyst bracelet from one of you guys. Thank you, Juju, if you're watching. So purple is again such a psychic and mystic color. This color reminds me always of the third eye, the crown chakra crown. She's wearing this beautiful crown, and I don't know what kind of bird this is supposed to represent. It could be a flamingo, actually. So she wants to share with you some psychic downloads, that's for sure. So either, if you really tune into this reading right now, you will see something with your third eye, or you will just receive some knowledge and it will represent to you as knowing. You'll just have this knowing. So I see, do some of you smudge? Do you smudge? Or like, because I see smoke. If not, maybe you should do that. You should smudge. The ancient Egyptians were all about, oils and ointments and potions. So maybe she would encourage you to do that. But I see smoke and smudging. So definitely do that, and know that if you do that, and if you set your intentions and protect yourselves, you attract ancient spiritual beings. I feel like she says to you, you attract me through this smoke ritual that you do. Obviously not everyone will do that, but I'm getting that vibe. And also, if you do your ritual at nighttime, I feel like you can channel her energies. So we will see what else she wants to say to you using the tarot cards. They also have these shapes on them, and I see potions. So if you're someone who loves to make potions, or who is into plant healing and using herbs, Mother Nature's healing powers, then you really vibe with her. Now let's see, what does this High Priestess want to say to you using the tarot? But she's showing me images. I feel like that we have not a representative of a collective High Priestess type of person. We have one in particular. I see ancient old rooms of like a priestess or a goddess, and many bowls that were filled with herbs that were kind of smoked or roasted. And I hear singing bowls and chanting. So try out singing bowl meditations if that speaks to you, and some kind of unusual instruments of music, maybe even percussion instruments, or anything that makes a sound. Like, I love bracelets that make sounds, and American shamans use those a lot when they do their spiritual cleanses. So there's like some rattling or clicking. She's saying you should try out some trance music to connect to spirit and to her. So what else does she want to say to you? Okay, the Nine of Potions. By the way, this is a French deck. It's called Le Tarot du Bien-être. So the Tarot of Well-being. And I will translate what it says on here, even though these are in English. But yeah, potions, guys. Wish tonic, love potion, joy elixir, bliss brew. I love bliss brew. What is your bliss brew? My bliss brew is my morning coffee. And sometimes in the afternoon, it's a cocktail. So keep on mixing your potions. She's saying if you have not been succeeding with your, I'm just going to call it herb magic, because I don't know what you're using. Maybe you're making oils or creams. If you're not been succeeding with that, because I feel some frustration or some need for healing from your side, she wants to give you advice. Maybe she wants to give you some ancient knowledge on how to make these potions more effective. Oh, all right. So this is the Cavalier, so the Knight of Potions, Knight of Fertility Tonic. So you could quite literally be working on fertility, maybe for yourself or for another person, or you just want to bring something to fruition. You want to birth a project, a desire, a wish into existence. She knows the color purple again is coming up here. So she wants to help you make a wish tonic. She really does. Also, again, I'm feeling, because it says number 12 in here, many of you feel stuck. You feel stuck in some sort of way. So frustrated that your your magic, your manifestation work, your energy work has not been working out, or you have recently turned to this kind of energy work in order to free yourself from some kind of stagnation and limitation. She will help you. If you channel her, she will help you. Now, what's the healing advice here? The healing advice, the manifestation and magic advice, High Priestess, that you want to share for this to be successful. I need to draw from this deck because too many cards fall out. I get a psychic download about you. Some of you, you could be asking about an option or two. Which option should you go for or something? If that resonates, let me know. So Priestess, give some advice. I see movement and dancing. Wow. So the King of Swords. I need a clarifier. Because, so she is saying for some of you, you need to get rid of masculine influences and fully be in your divine feminine power. Masculine influences don't only come from male genders, okay? Many females have adapted this masculine attitude of being extremely competitive and, you know, fighting, and sometimes that's good and needed, but for your endeavor here, you need to be divine feminine. It doesn't matter what gender you are, what you choose to be, okay? Tap into divine feminine only. So don't be aggressive, don't be pushy, don't take outward physical action. Be intuitive, be psychic, be spiritual, okay? Be sensual, work with your senses. And if you have toxic influences around you that belittle you or boss you around, get rid of those. Don't listen to them, cut them out. Yeah, that's what she's saying. Cut out these energies, because at this point, it's not that your potions or that your, I don't know, manifestations, affirmations, whatever you're doing, that is not working. It's negative energies around you that interfere, so you need to block them out. How can group number 1 block them out? The 7 of Potions. Again, guys, we have very delicate pink roses here. I believe they are wild forest roses. I don't know what the exact term for these are, but I see them in the forest in summer. So anyways, again, she's encouraging you to not react in a triggered way, because then you are in your masculine energy as well. Stay in your feminine. Don't take immediate triggered action. Retrieve, do your magic, do your witchcraft, do your whatever it is you're doing. And I see a head or a foot here. So I need to, it is a foot. Take one. I can't read this word, but do not mix. Do not mix. Do not mix these negative emotions into you. So really work on blocking them out, because she's saying they have kind of penetrated your energy field. Get rid of those. So maybe do a smudge. Maybe that's the smoke I saw. And funnily enough, I was sent some sage for smudging with a purple and pink flower on it, dried flower on it. So do the saging, guys. She wants for everyone, regardless of what your circumstances are, she wants you to sage. So make this a ritual, ask her for assistance, and smoke out your house, your room, your energy field. You can also do it with your own body. You can make this a ritual out in nature. Just use the smoke to absorb these toxic energies and then send them away, give them to the divine. You need to do a cleansing ritual, cleansing smoke ritual. Yes, because then you have the King of Pentacles here. Then purple flowers, you will go from this energy to this. So that means you could either, if you have been struggling with relationships and you have been attracting the wrong kind of partner, if you do what she told you to do, you will attract someone who is reliable, dependable, who reciprocates your feelings for them, who you will be able to build on when it comes to the foundation in your relationship. Someone who is in tune with your emotions, with your psychic senses even, okay? So you will find a long-term partner. If you're not looking for a partner, but anything else that you want to materialize and bring to fruition, it will be so successful. But yeah, you need to change your thinking patterns and your energy field, and do that by casting out the negative, so you will attract the fruitful and the positive. I love this for you guys. Let's get some more cards here. I'm gonna get these. If you're still here and if you enjoy these readings, please leave a thumbs up and let me know if you would like to see an Egyptian themed reading or any other kind of sacred old what do you call those? I'm lost for words now. You know, if you want me to do more readings based on ancient old beings, let me know in the comments. And if you're new here and would like to subscribe, join the Purple Heart tribe. Okay, it's free. Purple is definitely a theme here. Purple is what makes this come true. So you don't have to wear purple, but get into the vibration of purple colors. You know, they radiate certain energies. So please, High Priestess, what more do you want to say? Purple. Guys, purple. She's saying purple and pink. Not everyone loves these colors, but I got like a rose quartz bracelet with it as well, so this might be for me as well. And we have a cat here. Even if you don't like purple and pink, you should still use them in your magic. Use some crystals with that color, or use some candles that have that color, or flowers, whatever, and be very consistent with it. Number 4. So this won't work out for the majority of you unless you're very powerful or the energies are easy to get rid of. It won't work out after the first time. You might have to make this a routine, a mini routine, or do it several times. Chance. And I need to translate because these cards are German. So it says caterpillar. And here again we have these eyes. So, and Egyptians were all about the eye symbol. So the all-seeing eye, third eye chakra thing. So stimulate your third eye chakra, guys, to get more guidance on how to work on your thing here. And flowers. Aromatherapy. Maybe also use you know, essential oils. Yes, initiation, the transition. So you want to transition in some way, shape or form in your life. You want to transition out of stagnation, out of this, I don't know, dark energy you might be in, or this frustration, or from an old relationship or old patterns. You want to transition into bigger and better. And it's absolutely possible. And this one looks like, reminds me again of candlelight and white light healing energy rituals. So maybe do that. And 5 and 4, if you are consistent with battling this conflict, you will get to fulfillment here. Um, 21, first breath, spirit of beginning. So the spirit of beginnings. And she is divine female, and she has a very similar mask and crown as this High Priestess. So she's coming through again. And this is, again, about rulership of the world. The world is shifting from divine masculine into divine feminine. Okay, so know that what you are doing on a microscopic level, it's happening in the collective, and it will turn into, you know, a world event. So many people will reconnect with their divine feminine energy. So know how important this thing is that you're doing, even if you think it's something you do for yourself. It's going to be so powerful for the collective. And just take the first step. Maybe you're hesitant to try this out, and she's saying don't be, just do it, go for it. I will be with you. 61, resonance, song of the whales. Now this came up in my Series B reading. If you're into galactic beings and water elements, then water elemental energies, what I wanted to say, watch my Series B reading where I said that galactic beings, as well as this ancient being here, they want us to work using sound, frequency, and water. And again, water is divine feminine because it flows, it's not harsh, it's very intuitive, you know, it's smooth. So be water and work with music. She's making that very clear to you. And I told you trance music, that works a lot with rhythm to heal your body, mind, and soul. And yeah, you'll be very powerful if you choose love with 6 and 1. Choose love, choose the higher vibration, don't be aggressive. I want to get some final advice from her using these runes here. If anyone else would like to send in some cards, by the way, crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. And on the little box, we have a black cat with blue eyes again. I felt so drawn to using this deck, even though, you know, Germanic runes aren't really Egyptian, but now I know why, because of the cat on the box. And the moon reminds me of the High Priestess, so you'll be getting some good advice from this. High Priestess, please give some final pieces of wisdom and guidance for group number 1. Yes, oh, love it. I drew this card for a friend the other day who loves squirrels, so insane. Here we have the same kind of blue color mushroom as the eyes of the cat. And Fehu stands for luck and success. So you will be successful in this. She's saying you got this. You are your own sorceress. You are your own witch. You are your own high priestess. You don't rely on anything outside of you. Just make sure you tap into your energies and you will hold this trophy. This trophy is your success. It's yours. See yourself there already. I'm very happy to see this squirrel here. And the letter F might have some meaning. Yes, oh my god, love it. I love it so much that we're pulling this card. For those of you still here, comment a cat emoji for sure. If you claim this, if you're still here, comment the cat emoji. That's our cat here. So Theos, I need to look up the meaning real quick because I'm still learning about runes. I don't know all the meaning, but seeing the black cat here, this is about feminine empowerment. So you might feel very passionate about feminism. So if that's the case, she definitely is supporting you and you should work on your independence, okay? That's why I said you don't rely on the universe, you don't rely on anything outside of your power. Reclaim your power, okay? So here the keywords are magic, liberation, rebirth, spiritual awakening, and protection, okay? So you are protected on this magical endeavor of yours, okay? And you will manifest this transition, this rebirth, for sure. If you claim your own power, if you rely on only yourself. Turisas, we have a red rose here and a wolf. And this wolf, I know it's not a cat, but also is giving like wild, empowered animal vibes. So you could be an animal person. If that's the case, maybe tap into your animal totem. Find out what your spirit animal here is. And this card also, this rune, also represents protection. And here it says, and this is very interesting, defense, conflict, and male potency. So she wants to remind you once again that in this kind of, it's not often a battle, but it can be, but in this game of finding balance between divine female and divine masculine, between yin and yang, make sure you are on the divine female feminine side, because that's what's been causing conflict in your life. Could be literal men doing that to you, or just these toxic male energies when they get too much. So be feminine and trust and believe that you can do everything on your own. You don't need a man in your life. You don't need anyone in your life, just this magic. And she's really empowering you, okay? So, wow, I love this. I hope you did as well, because that's all I have for you for now. Leave a thumbs up if you loved it. And I hope I see you in the next reading. Bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 2, everyone who resonated with this beautiful shaman card here and the Aventurine crystal. So we will be connecting with an ancient spiritual being and to see what kind of message they have for you, what kind of wisdom they want to share with you. Just know that this is a reading for the collective, so not every single detail will resonate with you. Only take what does and feel peaceful about what doesn't. It will be for someone else. But yeah, guys, for some reason I'm drawn to the back of the card. And I need to see what this is, what this stands for. So obviously your being is tied to Native American wisdom and philosophies and energies and the culture. I'm very excited to do this because I feel like he's staring right at me, and I love Native American culture. I love it so much, and I'm genetically related, to the Aztecs, so that is quite cool. You might be as well, but you do not have to be biologically tied to anything in order to appreciate it and use it for yourself, as long as you stay respectful and appreciative. But wow, he's looking straight into my eyes, and this has been happening a lot in my readings, and it's always piled to, I don't know what it is. If you have chosen in my readings the cards where I told people they're looking into your eyes, then welcome back. And maybe, I don't know if the camera zooms in on his face, but try to look into his eyes right now and see what downloads you get from him. If you feel something, hear something, know something, he's already making contact with you. And I say he, now this could also be a she coming through. This one here looks male, but shamans can also be women. In fact, this owl guide here gives of feminine energies to me. And back to this, there is something about some of you moving. Do you want to move away from a rural area? Do you live in a rural area and you want to move to a city or to another place, but you feel a lot of conflict because your heart belongs to the country, but you need to go somewhere where you have bigger opportunities or better opportunities? There is some pain about disconnection from Mother Nature, and this is obviously a very heavy fate that the American indigenous people strongly relate to, and my heart goes out to them so much. How what they went through during colonialism. And I know it's not just them, it's many cultures across the globe, but here we are tuning in with these Native American energies. So much pain about being disconnected from the homeland. Now this will relate to you in many different ways. You could be someone who lives abroad and was forced to move away from where you originally come from, or you are forced to live in a city, whereas you are more of a country person, or you long for a home that's not even on planet Earth, even though I feel like that's the minority among you. So you're missing your galactic homelands. There's something about nostalgia, about an aching heart. Okay, so this should definitely resonate with you. If it doesn't, this might not be your reading. If you're not missing a connection that some of you might not sure about what it is, but you're missing something, you're lacking something, and you never maybe feel at home anywhere, or you never feel safe, or you're just craving some emotional stability or some healing. Oh yeah, he's holding the same, I didn't even realize that, but his shield or whatever this is what's depicted on the back of this card. I didn't even realize. That's why I was drawn to it maybe, but yeah. Bells. Do you have wind charms? Or do you call them chimes? Sorry. I'm a bit brain fried today, but the little things that you hang up and they make these soothing noises in the wind? Get some if you feel like you're in tune with him. Also, I was mentioning in group number 1 how some shamans that still work today from Latin America wear these bracelets, and they're made of different natural material, but they make these amazing sounds. So when they do spiritual cleanses, they wear them and they work on their clients' bodies, and they do all sorts of things with them. And the noises that these bracelets make play a huge role. So maybe that's something you might want to look into, okay? And green, guys, green is Mother Gaia. If you missed the reading, watch it. Mother Nature, green, plants, growth, just going back to your roots. I'm hearing it, and this almost gives me goosebumps, and it almost makes me want to cry, but reconnect to your roots. I feel like I'm reading some of your guys' energies, like you have a problem when it comes to the separation you feel when it comes to your roots, or maybe it's an old version of yourself, but your roots, tradition, family, heritage. I don't know why I want to cry, but this is very emotional. And he says, trust in higher forces. So this could also be your ancestors coming through. Maybe this is my Aztec ancestor coming through. I don't know, but I feel so touched by this. Higher forces are with you, and obviously he or she, whoever it is a higher force. And we could be dealing with an ascended master here in some ways. Well, but yeah, shamans were sacred back in the day, so higher power, spirit guides with the owl. That's why I chose the owl tarot for this reading, guys. Let's see what more message this beautiful Native American shaman has for us. And as I've been saying, you don't need to be tied to this culture at all genetically. Just, it's all about the soul and what the heart feels. It's all about the soul and what the heart feels. I feel like that's something they would say. What the heart feels. Listen to your heart. I don't know why I want to cry so much. I'm holding back some tears here, so please, dear shaman, give us some knowledge, give us some guidance. Okay. Knight of Wands. He is very passionate to come through for sure. And I'm just going to call him he. If you feel like this being is feminine or androgynous, just relate that to your situation. I'm just going to call him he because on this card is a male that's depicted. The knight is typically male. He is so passionate to connect with us here. And he brings some spark, some fire with this lizard here. And it's funny because I did want to use lizardite for this reading as a crystal, but I didn't because I had recently used it. And I never noticed that this little glass stone was upside down. So I'm wondering if I'm going crazy because I'm pretty sure I placed it this way. If anyone noticed, let me know, but I think I'm going a bit crazy, which these times are so crazy. But yeah, he is so passionate. He wants to give you some fire of initiation. He wants you to start something, and this is for sure about reconnecting to who you truly are. So, and the landscape also looks kind of Native American, which is so interesting. So what more do you want to say, shaman? He's looking right into my eyes. I keep looking at him. The King of Wands in the reverse. So I feel like this really relates to you being very confused about or maybe sidetracked or blocked when it comes to following your heart's desires and your passion. So you either burned out for physical and mental health reasons, or you don't even know who you are anymore and you feel so lost. And he wants to help you. If this resonates, he's here to help you and give you some advice about that, how you can bring, he's saying, the sun back into your life. The sun, like, are you maybe even lacking sunlight? I see some of you working very hard. Maybe you stay up late at night and you live in a concrete jungle and it's really not good for you. This is a message for everyone. He's saying you need to see more sunlight. So if it's in your power, make sure you go to bed earlier. Don't consume too much blue light from your electric devices. Get up earlier and see the sunrise if you can. That will help heal your body. Okay. Judgment, green owl. this is like a judgment call from this being. This being is saying you need to take action now. So if you have been procrastinating, doing something that's in favor of your mental and emotional well-being, do it now. Or if you have been holding back when it comes to making a wish come true, do it now. He's having this trumpet, and he might be giving you a little wake-up call, but there is some action that needs to be taken now. And even if you don't know how you're supposed to take action, when you decided, things will fall into place for you. What's this action, please, Shaman? What's this action? The Eight of Cups in the reverse, guys. This is this nostalgia, separation, pain, homesickness that I was feeling. And in German, we have this word. It's the opposite of homesickness, where you say you are... you have Fernweh, so that's the ache, the pain you feel when you want to be somewhere else. Okay, so this desire that leads to pain in your heart that you wish to be somewhere else. So I don't know what this is, but you're missing something. You're missing something, and you're so sad you don't want to be here. Guys, if you are done living your life here on planet Earth, please reach out to someone for help. You're here for a reason. You are valid. You are loved, okay? And you can always get help. So my heart goes out to you, to everyone feeling this pain. Or maybe you could be a person of, well, not even of color, but you are someone who lives in a part of the world that is not original to your genetic roots. Maybe this shaman is saying, if, for example, this is just an example, you are Black, African, but you live in the USA, and you've been feeling this desire to go to Africa and reconnect to the roots of your ancestors, do it. Do it. It will be so good for you. And another example is, you know, this could be so many different things. If you are, I don't know, Norwegian, and you live in Australia, and you want to reconnect to your Germanic roots, go to Norway. Explore. And even if, for example, if you're Irish and you live in Ireland, but you live in a big city and you feel, for example, very drawn to the fae folk because you feel like your soul is that of a nature spirit, go on a hike or go camping out in the country. Just do something that will make this pain go away. And it might involve you having to take some kind of risk. But if you do that, you will find the motivation and the energy to live life again. Yes, the Nine of Cups. I love that. And the vibe of this being here is quite similar to group number 1, where they really want to help you reach emotional fulfillment and balance. Okay. So balance. And I'm looking at this card and I really see angels and ancestors watching over us all, and you watching here especially, you know, watching your every step, and they want you to seek this balance. And it could be that you will even heal some ancestral lineage trauma if you go back to a place where you come from genetically and kind of do some emotional purging there, or a ritual, or even just explore out of curiosity. And if you feel like you have a past life connection with, and this is just an example, India, but you're not Indian, you're white, go to India and connect to people and the culture there. You know, it might be good for your soul. Just do this thing, okay? And you will be feeling so much better. All of your mental health issues will disappear, and that will have a very positive effect on your physical health as well. I love this reading so much. Like, I've been wanting to go to Mexico for so long, but yeah, I'm compromised and I can't. But I have been educating myself a lot about things tied to that field. So, you know, if you can't go to a place, you can still do many things to connect to that place. Meet some people who are from there. Read some books, watch some movies, some documentaries about that place. Make some of this culture's practices yours, okay? Just do that. And if you want to do that, please leave a thumbs up. It's so important that you do that. And leave a comment. Definitely leave an owl or a feather emoji if you enjoy this reading. And if you are new and would like to join the Purple Heart Tribe, subscribe. Purple Heart Tribe. Oh, wow. Initiation. I pulled the same card in group number 1. I don't know. Have you watched group number 1? Maybe you should if you felt drawn to the High Priestess. But again, I told you it's similar energy. So this being wants you to transition and yeah, well, you will get this energy spark, but it's not really an initiation. It's like coming back to who you truly are. They want you to do that for your mental, emotional health. 5 and 4 is 9, like the 9 of Cups. The Sword of the Magician. Trust your own magic. This is something the High Priestess from group number 1 would have said definitely. And there is something that you need to end with 3 and 7, and your ancestors want you to end like an old cycle of passiveness, maybe of suffering, of separation. And trust that you are empowered to do this. And yeah, you really got what it takes to do it. Like, do anything, do a power move, do it. On behalf of your ancestors, of your angels, of yourself, okay? Trust that you can make this magic happen. Destiny, written in the sky. And in German, we say written in heaven because heaven and sky is the same word, which I love. So we have 4 and 9, which is 13, which is the death card. So something old needs to stop here, and you need to start a new cycle. I have this white figure here and a feather, guys. There's a blue feather in it. So this is your destiny, okay? Part of your karma and your life's purpose is to make this thing happen. It's to reconnect to your roots. It's written in your destiny. You need to do it. He's encouraging you. Do it. It's your karma. Fulfill your karma. Make your ancestors proud. And I see runes here, and I'm gonna pull some runic cards, but I see runes here, which is so cool. So that's anticipated. Oh, wow. We have a shaman here, and I'm almost like, I'm getting my truth goosebumps, and it's purple. We have a shaman here. Amazing. And it says, like, building a bridge to connect worlds. What do we have here? A bridge. Starting a new chapter. Yeah, you need to start this new chapter, guys, and you need to build a bridge between the worlds. For some of you, this could entail traveling across the world. Like, I want to travel from Germany to Mexico at some point. But yeah, if you can't physically do it, you can do it, you know, emotionally, mentally, and with your daily practices. And you need to do this. He's encouraging you, do this, okay? And start this new chapter, and this will energize you so much. 5 and 2 is 7 is movement. So let me know if you too are very tied to Native American culture. Please let me know. I love to know. Or like what culture you are tied to. Where are my runic cards? If you would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link down below. These are new. You might have seen them in my latest reading. I want to use them again. They are Germanic runes, but guys, they are on this card here, and this is just about sacred old wisdom. So I know this shaman approves. Wow, this is a raven, and he's holding an all-seeing eye, and the rune is Anzus. I'm saying that with a German accent because they are Germanic, and I need to look up the meaning because, as you know, I'm still learning. But again, this raven is a spirit guide. It's like the owl. Ravens and black feathers might have been sent to you by your ancestors to, you know, give you this wake-up call, start working on your life's purpose, on your karma now. And the keywords are communication, insight, divine inspiration, order, true vision. So this is a divine journey, mission that you're on, okay? Communication. I feel like, really, guys, your ancestors are communicating to you through this reading here and through your heart's desire to reconnect to something. Yera, love this. So this is this a bumblebee or a bee? I don't know. But your effort will pay off. So everything takes effort, okay? But it will pay off. It will lead to closing karmic cycles, ending toxic karmic patterns, healing your ancestral lineage, and bringing you emotional stability. But you need to be a busy bee, and it will take some effort, especially if you want to pick up some practices as daily routines, but you will get the honey if you work for it. Wunyo, I love hummingbirds, and we have another bird here. I'm so jealous if you live somewhere where you have hummingbirds, but again, it's about getting that sweet nectar, and it's also about not taking life so seriously, which can be triggering to some people, I know, but just stay uplifted and connect to your guides and your angels and your ancestors more than to earthly drama right now, because that will get in your way. And yes, this card says joy, pleasure, belonging, kindreds, and prosperity. So connect to like-minded people, as I said, people from the culture that you feel like you belong to. That will make your heart whole. And yeah, guys, I love this reading. I hope you did as well, because that's all I have for you. Leave a thumbs up, please, if that's the case. Take super good care, and I'll see you in the next one, hopefully. Bye-bye. Welcome to your reading, group number 3. Everyone who resonated with the Druid that says hold the space, and this crystal quartz right here. I have crystal quartz here, and I don't know, there is crystal quartz. You need to hear this. Are some of you thinking about getting one? If you haven't already, get one. This crystal is going to be so powerful in this reading, where we will be connecting to an ancient spiritual being in order for them to give you guidance, wisdom, and a personal message. Just know that not every single detail here might resonate, because the reading is for a collective group of people. Only take what feels as your message. What doesn't feel peaceful about it, it will be for someone else. Guys, and like now I see that he has this wand, okay? It's like a magician wand with a crystal on the tip. And I've been wanting to get like a wand with a crystal tip, but I didn't really find a good one. So maybe I'll make one myself. Maybe you should do too. Definitely work with clear crystals here, is what this Druid is saying to you. You might be doing that already. Also, if you find feathers, work with those feathers. If you chose him, and by the way, it could also be that a female being comes through. It's just a male depicted on this card. So I'm just going to say him for that reason, but be open. If you want to connect with him, and if you felt drawn to him, you will be someone who's really into kind of Northern European, Central European old traditional practices. So are you from that region? Are you Germanic, or do you love the Vikings maybe, or I don't know, the medieval ages from Central Northern Europe? Do you have ancestry from there? Because there is something again about ancestors and belonging. Now the Druids were extremely wise sages of their time, and you can still tap into their energies today. Where I live in the forest next to my house, there are some rocks, and my mother is a geologist, and she said that the rocks in these woods, the big ones, are actually look like sacrifice rocks, because what she saw in that doesn't seem natural. And when I do my meditations in these woods, I feel beings, and I feel one being in specific that I thought was a nature spirit, a tree man. I call him the tree man. And he seems a bit, not angry or not malevolent, but he seems he's a bit rough. So maybe that's a druid who's very defensive of his territory. So I'm inviting you, and this being is inviting you to go out into nature and see what spirits you pick up on there, because these spirits are still around and they're still protecting their territory and making sure that it's respected. I do that. I respect the woods, but a lot of people don't, and what they're doing right now here is atrocious, and all over the world humans destroy and exploit nature, and this being is suffering. So you should be someone who loves nature and her precious creatures, the plants and the animals. If you don't, this reading won't be for you. Then you might want to choose a different pile, but this is for those of you who feel very passionate about Mother Gaia. Watch the reading if you missed it, and her children, okay, which you are also one of her children. And I can't recommend enough, guys, to spend more time out in nature. If you have a forest available to you, do that. I go there every day. You might have some tattoos, some of you, and I can think of a few people here of my loyal subscribers I know be watching this. I know you have tattoos, but anyone else, you might have tattoos, or you might have jewelry with symbols on them. So ancient symbols are powerful. This Druid is saying ancient symbols are extremely powerful and potent. Use them as items to support your spell work, but always work for the highest good of everyone involved. Okay, this will only work for white magic, obviously. Protection symbols, and maybe the snake is a symbol that's dear to you. But yeah, I love him. I feel like he's a wise old sage. I feel like he wants to be called Sage. I see ivy here, and guys, use ivy. I have ivy in my room. Not only does it get rid of toxins in the air, it also gets rid of toxins in the energy fields. I have ivy right here for that reason next to my recording desk. It picks up, it filters out the negative energies amongst other things. And get a crystal quartz for sure, because it does similar things. And white light, white crystals, white energy. He's all about that. So he's also saying that if you have mental health issues, physical health issues, I'm telling you, go see a professional. I'm just a medium giving spiritual advice, okay? But he's saying if that's what you're suffering from, make sure that you find healing out in Mother Nature and that you use what Mother Nature offers. Also, for some of you, if you feel like you're surrounded in darkness and you might suspect that you're under spiritual attack, use plants, use ivy maybe, use ivy. I need to see if the camera is still in focus. Yes. So let's get some more messages from him, from these precious oracle cards. No, precious tarot cards, sorry. They're also green. Green potions. Consume some healthy organic plants for sure. Six of Swords. There is the dark energy, and she feels defensive and kind of forthcoming at the same time. Well, this is a bit gloomy. She has a baby in her care, so you probably want to protect something precious, something vulnerable. So maybe that's a child, maybe that's a fur baby, maybe it's Mother Nature, maybe it's the animals as a collective. You want to protect them, and this being is on your side. And it could be that you have given many offerings already to maybe the nature spirits or to Mother Nature. Someone in my hallways just sneezed. Sorry if you heard that. Okay, the Fool in the reverse. Interesting that the Fool has white hair, and interesting that there's a fairy behind the Fool. Many of you will be believers in fairies. I have fairy readings here. I strongly believe in them. I feel them when I go outside, into my garden even. Why is the Fool in the reverse? Why is the Fool in the reverse? What do you mean with that, Druid? Oh. The Eight of Wands in the reverse. So there is a blockage, and I Now this will be for every one of you. Now don't feel scared. You will feel what this is, and it won't be like a demon. It could be for some of you, but then you already know. But the rest of you, it's not a demon or Satan or anything. It's just dark energy. And guys, dark energy doesn't always come in the form of a negative spirit. It also comes in people and in the collective of humankind right now, people exploiting Mother Nature. And you are affected by it too, because you are one of Mother Nature's children. So if you feel unwell, especially emotionally and especially physically, and guys, I wish I was allowed to speak my truth on this channel, but this platform censors the truth. I cannot talk to you about what's going on affecting your body, okay? But there is a lot of things, and if you are awake, you will know this. So if you feel restricted, it's because of these negative energies that Mother Nature is threatened by right now. So please, Druid, what kind of wisdom do you have so that we can protect ourselves from that, or help to transmute these energies? 8 of Pentacles and a fairy again. It's in the reverse. So the Druid is saying it will take some time. And this is in accordance with, and why am I doing this? The astrology predictions reading that I've done here. Things will get worse before they get better for the collective. By 2026, things will get much better. Okay, I promise. But you have to hang in there and be consistent when it comes to giving beautiful, positive energies, and they will come back to you, and it's Mother Nature assisting you. And I know why I randomly grabbed for this deck, because there's fairies on the back of this deck too. So fairies, spirits are with you. And I've been wanting to do that for a long time, and I will after this reading. Make a protection wreath, okay? Ask for Mother Gaia to give you some items. Go out into nature and collect some sticks. Then make a pentacle with these sticks. Build a wreath around it. Use ivy, guys. And then decorate it with some more, I don't know, protective symbols or things that you have with some ribbons, and hang it up in your garden, in front of your bedroom, in front of your house. Hang it up somewhere. Make protection wreaths. These things work. This positive, I'm not going to call it white magic, green magic. Green magic works. And Druids were all about that. But guys, use ivy. This is, I'm pretty sure now they want you to use ivy. Sorry. Ivy, ivy, ivy. Make a protection wreath. I want to make one. Because oh my God, 8 of Cups. And why is it that I draw the same, well, not the same because I'm using different cards, but, you know, the same kind of tarot cards in the different piles. So I drew this, and I believe in the same position in group number 2. Watch it if you felt drawn to it. 8 of Cups. And I was saying he looks very concerned. He looks concerned, but still kind of stoically concerned. So he's saying, don't let your emotions get the best of you. Yes, you see all the suffering, but make sure you stay grounded, connect to Mother Earth, do these green protection rituals, and you will make it through. We will all make it through. We will all see 2026. But till then, there's a lot of energy work we need to do. And look how we have the same kind of figure here. So you can help cast out the negative influences in this world by being a green witch or a fairy, okay? And they will leave on their own. They will leave. You will cast them out by being peacefully, beautifully productive and spreading positive energy. But this Druid is saying, leave your house more, leave your house more. You need to do these rituals outside. Maybe by a source of water, by a river, because water represents flow. Get some items, borrow them from Mother Nature, and leave some offerings. Bring them into your house, okay? The darkness will go away, but it will take a while, and you will survive, okay? And will be fine if you do what he told you to do here. But yeah, he is as concerned as you. If you see all the bad things that are happening, and not just out in nature, in fields that I am not allowed to mention here in this video, then no, he sees exactly what you do. And yeah, but we are not hopeless in this situation, we can do a lot about it. If you're still here, and I'm sure many people will have tuned out, but if you're still here, please leave a thumbs up. So important. I know that you want to see more readings like this, and comments help so much. Comment some green emojis, and if you're new and would like to join the Purple Heart tribe, then subscribe, guys. It's free. Let's get some more cards from this Druid here. Wow, empty well. There is no reciprocity. 16 Tower cards, so you might be shocked. And I'm reading your guys' energies, and I'm reading my mother's energies. I'm sure she'll be picking this pile. She's very shocked, and like everyone should be, at the state of the world and how things gradually become worse and worse. Like we're like desperately waiting for there to be this final shift, but that the bad people are just continuing to do their bad things, and you might feel like you are the only one who sees what's going on, who sees the dark works of evil here, and you have no one who supports you on this course. Well, you might not have in the human world, but you have in the spirit world, okay? Your angels, your ancestors, your guides, the nature spirits, and this Druid. He's with you, okay? And don't let that stop you from doing what you're doing. You might be a lone wolf anyway, guys, so your energy work will still be potent. Yes, the Heavenly Bridge, a chance to unite. So you might find like-minded people soon. If you really get into that spirit, you might find like-minded people and you won't be feeling alone so much anymore. Or you know what I've just said, you have like-minded souls on the other side of the tunnel of the rainbow bridge who are rooting for you, okay? And also this Druid is saying, and this is also what I explained in my astrology predictions video, that many good kind of beings from the other side are coming to join us, are coming to help us to cast out the darkness. Also mentioned this in the portal reading. If you missed my portal reading, watch it, because there is a portal that you can open to invite in positive beings that will help you. Yes, I love that. I'm so glad to see that. The rider or the horseman, there's actually a woman on here, and it says the messenger of change, okay? The early messenger of change, number 30. Things will change, there will be a shift, and you might soon see a little proof of that shift. It might not be something huge, but you will see, this Druid is saying, you will see that the good forces will win. But you need to set your mind to it. And you can be someone who makes someone else see that there is change. You can be that person to show someone else that they're not alone. You can be the one showing Mother Gaia that things will change because you're doing good work for her. Oh my god, again, guys, I drew this card in group number 1. If you want to watch it, definitely do. It says Song of the Whales, Resonance. So what you do here on a microscopic level in your own garden, in your own little woods, on your own balcony in your room, has such a strong effect because you give off energies. And if many people do that, the collective will cause a shift, a positive shift that's much needed. Definitely work with water. That's why I said here, buy the water, drink more water, work with sound, okay? With sound, with movement, with dancing, to bring across this energy transmutation and to support Mother Nature. Also, nature sounds will bring you a lot of healing, is what the Druid says. So yeah, maybe gentle rain sounds or bird sounds in the forest, just nature all the way will bring the change. And guys, there is ivy. I can't stop mentioning it enough, ivy. Now let's get some rune cards. If you would like to send in some cards or crystals, I have an Amazon wishlist link. These are new and they are very appropriate for this group for sure, the runes. So dear Druid, what kind of messages do you have here? Again, guys, why am I pulling, like, this happens a lot. I blame the people who watch all the piles because your energies are in the collective for each pile. And, you know, if you stick around for all readings, you will get a similar kind of response. So luck, bliss, success, fehu, Okay, this cute squirrel is holding a trophy, his little nut there, his little hazelnut. So you will win this. Mother Nature will win this, okay? She will not be defeated. She will not be enslaved and exploited. And if you help her, you'll be feeling just as victorious as her. And this druid is saying, if you want to bring across this change, maybe use this rune, this letter F rune, and draw it in, I don't know, in the sand where you live, or in the dirt, or arrange some sticks in that pattern, in that shape. Sovilo. Hummingbird, very cute. And the hummingbird has a fish here. And this reminds me of the saying, the early bird catches the worm. So early messenger of change. You're just someone, if you feel like you're alone, it's because you are very early in your spiritual awakening. Other people are much slower, so they haven't woken up yet, but you will see like-minded people join your course very soon. You will see toxic people fall away, and know that you will be rewarded for this effort. Here again it says success, sensuality, wholeness, life force, and victory, guys. This druid is concerned, but he believes in good, and we will be victorious. Use this rune as well. I'm gonna put that somewhere, or maybe if you don't want to do a pentacle protection wreath, do a wreath with this symbol in it. It will help bring upon this healing, this successful healing journey. I'm so glad. Urus. Okay, so this ball here stands for fruition, powerful fruition, okay? You will see your energy work come to fruition, and there are many beings supporting your course again, because the portal is open. There is spiritual warfare going on right now, and know that many light workers are coming to planet Earth and to help us out. And especially Mother Gaia, she needs all the help she can get, you know. White light soldiers are coming, you can be one of them. And a powerful move will happen, but it takes some time. So don't give up, don't give in. Use these runes for sure, like I will. And yeah, that's all I have for you. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Leave a thumbs up if that's the case. Take very good care, and I hope I see you again very soon. Bye-bye.